Hello and welcome to this year's Hallowstream 2023 as we continue our playthrough through Alan Wake Remastered. My first time playing. We're only an hour in because we finished up Danganronpa yesterday, but we're finally going to get a full hearty playthrough in here, get some time in as we try to figure out what the heck is going on here, because Alan keeps finding himself in different areas of this place and getting attacked by shadows. Not so good. Not so good. But we're doing our best getting through there. Toon J, thank you very much for the gift sub going to Hotbeat. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. But as you can see, for our recap, after finding strange manuscript pages that seem like his own handiwork, Alan comes under a brutal attack by strange shadowy men. He fights for his life as he makes his way towards the gas station. Needs to make a call. And yep, next week is Halloween, so hopefully we'll be able to beat this before Halloween. We'll find out. And Kennedy, yes, as Hallowstream tradition, I keep the lights down for these streams. Game Out Someone says, I found a way to handle the enemy somewhat easier by boosting the flashlight till the darkness is burned completely, then get out of boost mode and point the flashlight directly at them and shoot them. That way you will save on batteries and your flashlight gauge will regenerate gradually. How do you aim and not do the charged flashlight thing? And Jacob, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 37 months now. Holy crap. I'm not creative enough for more Alan Wake puns. Well, there's only so many things that can rhyme with Wake, so yeah. All right. I guess you just point the flashlight at him and shoot. We'll test.
It's rabbit season.
Duck season. Duck season. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. Sure. Ah, that's how you do it. Yay! Conserve on flashlight. Always handy. Batteries, revolver. Yeah, that's all good. Honestly, it's Elmer Fudd season, but he wasn't paying attention. Ooh, another manuscript page. Oh, wow. Far down.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care.
What the?
As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Wild. Now that is interesting. By the way, I had a fun idea for Super Mario RPG, since that is coming up on the short game streams. Hello, Crow. Oh, hold that thought. Oh, God. Lady in the Veil. Hopefully the sound levels are okay, because they're all over the place. Oh, the room is dark. Well, at least no one is evil enough to sneak behind you. No, Amy, I don't have to worry about that with Amy. So one of the things I was thinking of for the Super Mario RPG remake, Amy's never played before, and I've almost played the entire game back in the day, except for the final boss, funny enough. And I thought it would be kind of fun if she was up for it, at least. If Amy actually joined me for that playthrough so she could experience it for the first time. Seems a bit loud when it gets loud. I guess that's that. What about the kids, though? Oh, I mean, we'd be streaming this at night. The usual time. The kids are in bed by that time. Most people will vote, but I'm going to assume it's going to be the Switch version. That just makes sense. We still have quite a few games to get through first. We got Flame in the Flood, Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, Tropical Freeze, and then I believe it's Mario RPG.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Yeah, way across. Is that the right way, or is this the right way? I'm gonna guess that's the right way. Ooh, thermos. Coffee, 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 coffee. Considering there's 100 of these, I feel like this is a Futurama reference. You collect all 100 coffee thermoses and you reach that Zen state like Fry. Thanks for the recommendation.
Was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Alan Wake is very good at stating the obvious. Ooh, lithium batteries. Now we're talking. I feel like I want that. My idea of camping night at the Super 8. Oh. I want to see if I can get to that cabinet thing. Aha! I was right. Manuscript page. Oh, Barry.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Alan wrote a very specific story. Oh, it has happened in the story yet, Jacob. We got that call from Barry while we were on the boat. Hi. Oh, I dodged that. I totally dodged that. Totally dodged that. It's nice. Okay, now I see that the battery recharges when you're not using it. So that's nice. That's why I was going through batteries like crazy before. I am so used to having to hold L2 in order to aim a gun and properly shoot where you need to. If you die, we'll go to your wake. I appreciate that. Looks like that way, so we'll go this way first. We might find more thermoses, or...
The staircase was broken.
Oh.
I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay, so yeah. Look at that. So many batteries. And fill up on bullets.
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
I'm too efficient.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Something green, but also a ladder. What are we serving in Alan's Wake? I haven't replayed Partners in Time for quite some time. I remember not hating it, just didn't seem as... Sup? Ow. Ow. Oh, I need more bullets. Hold on. Okay. Thank you.
All this forestry equipment around. There had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Aha! I knew there'd be a thermos around here somewhere. Oh, Smashman, I'm so sorry. I've missed your 100 bits. I am so sorry about that. Pizza Tower came out with a Halloween update. I might check it out. Funnily enough, I'm going to dress up as Peppino for Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. That has to be coming to the Switch soon, right? That just makes too much sense. If not the Switch successor, but I imagine the Switch first. Nada. Alright. Well, another manuscript page. Who are we learning about now? Wake attacked by birds.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Ooh, shotgun. Now we're talking. I actually kind of like that mechanic. Well, they gave me a light source. That means I'm going to get attacked, right? Boomstick. Groovy. Alright. Before I start that up, one, gotta grab these bullets. Two, there were arrows pointing me in this direction, and I didn't go that way because I thought that was the way to go. So let's see what they were pointing me towards. Oh, I bet. Never mind. I'm going to go back down and start it up. I can see already from this thing that this is what I'll be activating. So, yeah, let's just... Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to guess that's going to be the case just to try to save us some time. Come on, Alan. You need to get that cardio in. Yep, just like I thought. At least it wasn't geese, yeah? I don't think Alan could take on Geese Howard from Fatal Fury. I feel like that'd be very much a losing battle for him. Oh. It didn't lower what I thought it would lower. Interesting. The taking...
Taken. They're taken.
Are filled with darkness. Crap. Are we going to have to fight Liam Neeson? I'm not sure what that symbol means. There's like a key to it, but I don't think I can do anything. Fire symbol. It does look like a fire symbol. A supply symbol? Do I shoot it to break it open, or? For chests. Oh, basically, I was saying there's supplies near here, and it's the one next to it. Okay, okay, okay. So it's not actually. I was thinking it was like, hey, get in this box, and there's the supplies. But no, it's saying that no, supplies are next to it. Yeah, I don't really have a way to set things on fire other than the flare gun. I don't think that's a good idea. There must be other ways to build bridges, but I didn't see any other boxes. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'd like to find all their manuscripts, but I don't want to take too much time just, wandering around. Hello, shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man
Setting
like
a lot of
me
high on
just
stakes. Oh my
grow
god.
wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
What a small
Toby's
town.
A friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
And these radios just constantly have like licensed music in them. They're dangerous. Oh, hello.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
I mean, I don't think they're really much of a prophecy, dude, because it's just stuff we already knew. Well, just perspectives and present times.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
The best dogs in the state. Belly Buster is the best with no crumbs. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
I'll try all three. Why not? I feel like you need to have at least 2 hot dogs to fill you up anyway. What's the goal of this game? Okay. So, Cool Sebastian, it's a horror game and we're trying to find... Oh, hello. Ow. You threw a wrench at me. Oh, geez, I did not mean to do that. So, we're a writer who's on writer's block. And, oh, hello. Ow. Look at the throwing weapons, you jerks. Ow. We got these shadow creatures, men, coming after us, and they have to be weakened with light before we can actually hurt them. Ha! Finally dodged. Running low on bullets. Smashman, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Let me pause just in case things attack. Saying Toby wouldn't happen to be a white Pomeranian or a Samoyed, would he? Maybe come off as a bit annoying, but leaves behind dog residue. Okay. Yes, cool, Sebastian. This is my first time playing. The sequel is actually coming out soon. But yeah, the only thing I know is that we're a failed writer. Hi. Ow! Jeez. Okay, I'm almost dead. These guys just gonna keep coming after me? Oh god. Sheesh. Alright, we're just gonna go. I think there's a manuscript over here. That part sucked. I did not see the bit notification come up either. That's why I kind of missed it at first. Is the bit I don't know if it's. I mean, everything should be fine on my end, so I'm not sure why that would have happened. Maybe it's on Twitch's end. I'm not sure. Hey, Oscar. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your vacations and whatnot. Well, now I heard the resubscription, so there's that at least. Huh. Very odd. But yeah, I hope you have fun. Oh, a bit notification did come up. Okay, it's just hard to hear because this game gets loud. Let's see. Novoxis, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 32 months now, saying, hope you're all enjoying the spooky season. Just like every year, I'm having fun watching some horror classics. Watch Alien this evening, and tomorrow it's going to be The Fog. Ooh, very good choices. I love Alien. All right, only 2 more pages to find.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess.
Oh,
It
here's
looked like
prophecy.
someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Well, that ain't good. Good thing these emergency boxes has a bunch of batteries and revolver ammo. Not sure who's leaving ammo around, but it's appreciated. Oh, hello. You know, I'm really glad to learn more about you, Mr. Stuckey. It's appreciated, you know? I feel like we'll get along once we actually meet up. Nothing this way. For bear emergencies, yes. Those few bullets from the revolver would definitely take down a bear. Proceed with caution. Crow. I gotta say, I'm not particularly scared, but the game builds up atmosphere very well. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Enjoy. We're gonna go this way. Manuscript. I got some reading to do, fellas.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked.
Yeah, lighting
The
is
sheriff
really
looked at me
good.
suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Lithium batteries, more shotgun ammo. Now we're talking. Can I use the chainsaw? Chainsaw seems handy.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
I love this thing. It's Sod Whirling.
If our lives are already written, it would take
I hope nobody's already seen this episode already.
Having called
The Wake Zone. The scary door. There we go.
Is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here.
He's very full of
at the
himself.
Moore
You can just see it from his body language.
Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is
Okay.
no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger,
They're watching this so calmly.
branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do.
How do you
happen
prove this?
somewhere. The point is,
Oh no.
one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Well,
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps
hubris.
he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
6 out of 10 on episode. Not sure why I turned that off, but I did. This doesn't seem so good. Oh, I'm going to be fighting a bunch. Oh, I'm totally going to be fighting a bunch. Shotgun it is.
It can't be!
Just need one more page. Dr. Colvin is Octarian, fell by an unplugged energy plug.
Even with the engine takes hours to cool. Dropping tools. And fail. Count your tools, big this place cool.
Ah, come on. Still getting the hang of the dodging. Ow! Ow! Jeez! Gotta watch out for the tracksuit. Ow!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
I wonder. Okay, nope. No environmental interaction like that. Let's reload everything up. Oh yeah, I can get more ammo, I just realized. For all that build-up, Stucky didn't seem like that much of a big deal. There we go. Another thermos. Where's that last manuscript page? Nothing? Nothing. Oh well. Yes, I believe this originally came out on the 360. And then remastered it was able to go multi-platform. Which is nice.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
That deer has seen some things. Hey, Blind Melon Lord. How's it going?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Ah, there's the manuscript page. Beautiful.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Oh yes, Eldritch. Oh man, we actually did just kill the man Stucky.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
What in the world? $2.99. Price is only slightly higher now. Guess that's something. Haunted Witch's Label. Ah, bear free. Sweet. You'll barely notice them.
I had to get inside the gas station to find
right,
a phone to call for help.
Yeah. I got that already. Oh yeah, this was
The garage
Stucky's.
was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Are we gonna get the same narration from the...
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this.
It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
What happened in this week? I think we're going insane, yeah.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, I guess I could have looked around more. Oh well.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Where the heck were we staying if there's no island? Yeah, we might have killed Stucky.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
There you go, catch up.
For coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Three years ago, so when I was still writing. And I'm still wearing the same clothes. Man, I really like this outfit. Yeah, they're definitely setting this up like it's a TV series type aspect. I think that Alone in the Dark reboot
Honey, I'm home.
tried to do that.
Here, sweetie. How was it?
But
Worst weather I've ever seen.
But-
should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
But you can actually skip around.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Yeah, but I want to get this thermos. For New York? This is a nice place. Oh, geez. Okay. Manuscript page. Here we go.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end.
Walking and writing simulator. There we go.
The lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Sorry, dude.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them.
Did these guys make Max Payne? Because this sounds like Max Payne writing.
Honey, I'm home.
Fall of Casey, the things that I want, Alex Casey, what I can't forget, Return to Sender. I gotta say, those names aren't great. Okay, they did make, I wondered if they made Max Payne. I've never played Max Payne before.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Honestly, for a New York apartment, this place is great. God knows how much you're paying for it. Look at that. Big shower. Nice tub. Two offices, big kitchen, den. My God. No TV though. Interesting. Stereo, but that's about it. I'm just admiring the decor. All right, let's turn on the coffee maker. 5K a month, that sounds about right.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
That's good effects because you actually can kind of feel the cold. Oh wait, here's the TV. CC. I CC it.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh my. Once again, another QR code. I wonder what these QR codes take us to. Time to publish your books. Wait, did they have two fridges, Amy? Hold on, I gotta see this. I only see the one, unless there's another one some other place. Soulcaster, show it again, you'll scan it? Okay. There's a QR code earlier. I just don't know what these go to. Alright, there it is, as best as I can get it for you. Oh, I thought it was two next to each other. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. So the QR codes are actually manuscripts exclusive to the remastered version? Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. I gotta... Let me bring this up here myself. Oh, I think the flower is blocking it. Come on, you. Yeah, YouTube QR code. Is it unlisted or not? That's the question. Comments are turned off. 181,000 views for 2 years in 2 years. That's pretty good.
This was an endless waking dream. I saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real.
That's actually a cool idea.
I had lost, often of Casey. I had written about him for years. I used them as well.
Oh wow, there's actually like video there too.
Had I always written this way? Even before? Seen things without realizing I was seeing them? Thinking they were mine? Was this what inspiration was for me?
I'm gonna guess they're gonna get the voice actor back for the sequel, because yeah, right there it is.
These look really good.
The sudden stop.
Sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh.
Alan!
Gotta get to her.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
So, cool Sebastian, she has a fear of darkness.
It's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
She has a phobia.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
You can definitely tell these models are for 2010. Present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Not especially great.
Okay, my head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a
God, that
hospital for
jittering.
tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of
Hey,
days.
why is it so stuttery?
Thanks.
It's even in my version.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not
a
the
huge
biggest
fish.
I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me. But she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Okay, then.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Anything else of interest? Doesn't look like it. They got a CRT. We could break out Smash Melee. You okay over there?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, I'm just going to search the sheriff's
That was
office.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history.
Okay.
Of course, what small town
Now, nobody,
hasn't?
I'm enjoying Alan Wake so far. Very interesting. I'm curious where it's going to go.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, but I'm going to steal your coffee thermos. And find my manuscript.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Who the heck is the woman in the veil?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brave float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
I think we killed Stucky.
Driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Yeah, I think Stucky's dead.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her office.
Missing Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call that number. Thank you. We might have killed them too.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Handy.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
Why are the cutscenes so jittery?
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay, that took a turn I did not expect. Knack for winning contests.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck.
My
he
gosh.
went on a bender and beat Danny
Missing
pretty
cat.
badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up. You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
You turn the lights on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
I'm hoping that since I've turned on the lights,
You gotta listen carefully now.
this guy won't get possessed and we won't have to fight an enemy later. I'm saving his life.
No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really
So it doesn't seem to be happening only to us. That's interesting.
It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like
Aliens.
things a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Have fun.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman.
The heck?
Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Is the woman in the veil the darkness that he was talking about?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Yeah, but he didn't say not to look for thermoses and manuscript pages. Which I see a thermos. Okay.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Yeah. Holy crap. Kicked it apart.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank
you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
I would have thought I could use that to get it down. Oh well. Well, time to go rescue our wife. From a standard kidnapper rather than... Oh, hello.
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So things stop existing if he stops writing?
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
What the heck is going on?
We still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches.
I like
The
her.
cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey, oh my! Take it easy.
Well, now you're going to get arrested, you dummy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
That's what Barry looks like?
You have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
What the hell?
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Okay, sure.
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Good question. Way he talks kind of reminds me of Harry from Home Alone.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a Swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Barry, watch out for that bear! Jeez. Oh, so dumb. Alright. Why do they have an elephant?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week.
Yes, yes, and only a little.
Got Alice. Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself.
I'm gonna pretend this
to
is
the
Barry.
funny farm.
Wait here.
Oh, thermos. First aid kit, kitchen.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh, is this Toby?
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually,
nice.
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Probably shouldn't provide bullets.
It's gonna be okay. You got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Ah, cool, Sebastian. You're right. It is a mammoth.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You
He looks like he's
understand
drunk.
How crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
All right. Let's sign the form. So how many episodes is
I
this?
think this is the form you want.
Out of curiosity.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail.
6.
Just
Okay.
follow the paths.
Thank you.
You'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms.
Do you though?
Strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes
Episode 3 is
about
pretty
people
long.
who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something
I hear the
weird
DLC is
happened
only
to you, okay?
We probably won't worry
Thanks for
about
the
it.
heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Uh-huh.
It's night again.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here.
Poor guy.
Spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
It's a pretty decent commission. Honestly, this is nicer than the cabin we rented with our wife. Oh, we lost all the batteries I had before. Oh no, do I not have my shotgun and whatnot? Oh, thermos. Anything else? Nope, that's everything. Man, why didn't we stay here initially? This is way nicer. Although I guess we got led in the wrong direction. Oh well. Oh, another thermos. Resets each episode. Oh, come on! It comes with a hot tub! What the hell were we staying at the other place for? We got our own well so we can reenact the ring. Luxury cabin. Yeah, exactly.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Well, at least we still have the gun. Oh, there is a manuscript. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Manuscript. This year we went on vacation. The place had a hot tub. It was awesome. Ooh, very nice.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
I mean, understandable. People had a friend saying all this stuff too. I'd be a little.
I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These
You're angry at everybody.
Right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Alan seems constantly pissed off. See? We got a nicer cabin than whoever this guy is this one. Well, let's see what licensed music we get this time.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Barry probably likes jazz.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Yummy.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the...
I do like that we get to get a little bit more out of the other characters.
About what I'm catching, you know?
Makes the town feel, well, kind of small, honestly.
The participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
This our radio DJ here does not have a wide variety of guests. Damn trash pandas. Oh, this is good. Nothing like a small earthquake, signifying darkness and death. This place needs some... This place needs some work. Ooh! New episode.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes...
Nobody's seen this episode, right?
Especially...
Is it a new one or a rerun? Cabin in the Woods, literally.
The Man in the Mirror.
Michael Jackson song?
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it's coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that?
That voice does not fit.
You're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh?
Okay.
Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay?
What the hell?
I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
He killed his twin?
Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What the hell? 7 out of 10. More intriguing, less of a resolution. I looked up this game and apparently the direct developer is finished. I wouldn't be shocked if these live action scenes are dubbed. Okay. That makes sense. What do you guys think? First episode or second episode is better? Nice to see the live action stuff did not originate with the second game. Definitely been something with the series since the start. Look at that. Another manuscript. Oh, Wake's actor doesn't speak English, so his voice is a second actor. Oh, I see. Interesting. Hey, Rob Harley. Oh wow, there's a... Holy crap, there's a lot of pages here.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Getting a lot of info about Rose. Rusty dying.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell.
The hell?
As if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Well, don't think things are going to work out too well for old Rusty.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! Oh God. I'm coming! Please, help me!
What in the world?
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone?
I should probably go help him.
Help me! Hello? I'm back here. Hey.
Sheesh.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key. Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Why the heck did it attack Rusty?
Good boy.
Where do I go again? Oh wait, this way. Huh.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oh, manuscript page. I'm sorry it's not better, but I'm glad it's you know, not bad overall.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I mean, understandable. I know the thermoses do nothing, but it amuses me to no end. We found a lot. Okay, I think that's everything. The heck hit this guy? Hmm. Get the lights on, so I'll just get this manuscript page.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Oh, we might be getting chased here soon.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
Rusty is having a bad day.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness. Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
You know what? We have a comparison. There's the mammoth. That hole should be bigger.
Please don't feed the animals.
Sounded like he was in here. But come on, Alan. You were...
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Oh, Rusty got possessed.
Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times. Rusty, no. Never. Closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be released. Never leave your pet unattended.
Sheesh.
It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical monuments from the park.
Man, Rusty is hardy. Oh. Fellas. Ow. I swear I dodged that. My poor fellow Rusty. Yeah. At least we still got you, Rusty. You know, I get the feeling Alan's going to end up killing most of this town. Oh, that seems bad. Yeah, kind of getting attacked.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget
Oh, hey,
about it,
Barry.
It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Just had to be a dick there, didn't you, Alan? So it isn't... That's the interesting thing here. It's not just in our minds. It's definitely happening to the people. That's where I need to go, so let's go this way first. Ooh, 6-pack. Well, 5-pack. Our skills are a little rusty. Yeah, it would be funny if the mammoth actually came to life.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Bit of an age gap there. Not saying how much of one, but yeah. Well, let's get the Lover's Peak. I like how the manuscripts do give you a bit more of an insight into the things going on. Like, you can totally play without, but it adds a bit.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
But I want to go into Moonshine Cave. Sounds way more interesting. Fellas? Oh, hi. Hold on. Ow! Axe. Killing a lot of hunters. And park rangers. Did Alan Wake write Murder in a Small Town X? Because he's living it. If you ask me, yeah, right? Okay, Lover's Peak is that way, so let's go this way and see what we find. More regular stuff. Gotta love the dun. Yeah. Fortunately, I would claim this is not a scary game. This is definitely a atmosphere game, as I've said before. It just keeps being kind of reiterated to me. Good mystery, though. I don't think I should go that way. Fortunately, manuscripts really light up.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Rose is totally getting possessed. She's either getting possessed or we're going to end up actually liking her and finding her, nice by the end and become friends. But this is a horror game, ostensibly, so this poor woman's going to get possessed. Else yet. Ooh, shotgun. Now we're talking. Funnel the pages or hues. I mean, you gotta fill up those spaces. It's been a while since he's written, so he's just trying to fill up the pages for now. Are you the great old one? Seems kind of rude. Oh, God. I was making a joke. Oh, God. Thank you, shotgun. Kind of forgot I had to do equipped, but it worked out. Headshots do count for something. Oh, hello, fellas. Oh, God. I wish there was some kind of like counterattack I could do. Obviously, we're not a fighter by any means, but still. Ow. Be kind of nice. Do like a quick shot. Oh, yeah. Fell by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Ow! I was reading. You don't up. Oh, God. Good to know. Ow. A little limited on bullets here. We're gonna have to just start dodging and running here soon. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if things paused while I read. Let's keep going. Services, the manuscripts. There's a light, though. Fortunately, our health does regenerate. Much better. Oh, good night, Soulcaster. Thanks for joining.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night.
So this is how it actually explains all that. That's nice.
And more.
I'll be sure not to take any reading breaks when I'm being chased by a ghostly axe murderer. Well, I thought I killed the ghostly axe murderer, but they came back. Or more showed up. Really? You don't see a lot of those types of phones anymore. It's kind of a jerk move. Oh, good. Bears. Okay, that's not a bear at least. There's a bunch of guys coming. Let's get into the more open area. Oh, double hit. Oh, I wish I had a flare gun right now. Running to the light, running to the light, running to the light. I do not have enough bullets. Oh, good. Ow. Sheesh. I feel like I'm wasting ammo. Jeez. Okay, you with the scythe. Hope you die quick. Okay. Down to my shotgun. Not great, but, you know, could be worse. It's going to be hard to say Alan Wake during this stream. I don't know. There's a lot more gunplay than you usually expect in a game like this. Lover's Peak that way. Do I dare explore? I dare, because I want it to try to find either ammo or manuscript or something. Nothing. All right, just go to Lover's Peak then. There'll be something in there. Oh, thermos. Dates from 1846. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the rings: the Washington Territory formed, Bright Falls, mining company in the town itself. Washington was granted statehood. Tree damage in a forest fire. Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors. A volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. Mount St. Helens. Tree fell by storm. Interesting. Looking for some ammunition. I don't think my shotgun's going to get me that far with three bullets. Never played Alan Wake, but this game does look cool. Final Fantasy, this game is rated T, not M. Interesting. I forgot that this was rated T. For some reason, I thought it was M. I mean, there's no blood whatsoever, so no language. So, makes sense.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted.
Who's Nightingale?
And he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and boozed. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch. At any cost.
What the hell? No more bullets? Nope. I have 3 shotgun bullets left. I don't think we've met Nightingale yet. Unless he was the drunk locked up. But I don't think that's the case. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Guardian's Demon Purge. How was that? Alex Arba says it was really hard for me to feel scared when I played this because of the gunplay. Nothing to fear if you can just shoot all the ghouls away. Yeah, that's how I typically feel. If I feel properly equipped, then I don't get scared by horror games. They can get me on the occasional jump scare, but that's about it. Shit. Oh, this seems bad. Oh, I don't have enough bullets for this. You Nightingale?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
I mean, I've got what I got.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice.
I tried to talk to him.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
I knew I should have went over and talked to him. Probably shouldn't have used that. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't like this. I'm the escort mission.
What I got for you?
Please kill them. Thank you. Oh yeah, atmosphere is great in this. I cannot commend the game enough for that. And I wish I talked to this guy at the beginning. Oh, I don't like that. You're a terrible shot. There you go. The door protected me. That's funny.
Right up these stairs, Wake.
Yeah. Anything? At least this wasn't an RE4 escort mission. I guess so. Alright.
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it!
Glad I have extras. Hey, fellas.
Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. You have fun.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Cool. Lovely. Yeah, this was an Xbox 360 game, which is sort of their answer to... oh, here we go. Thermos. To RE4. So don't think of original RE. It took a while for original RE4 to go to Xbox.
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Ow. I see you. Gotta hold things off. That's right. RE4 and then... Ow. Then Dead Space. I enjoyed Dead Space. Again, not scared by it. But I did enjoy it. Ah, hell. If I had a gun, I wouldn't have that much trouble. It did hurt. Thank you. Ow, God. It hurts. Oh, God. You don't belong in this world. We got him. Get this on lockdown.
See? Nothing to it.
We did it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
Really, Alan? You dumbass. What is happening?
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Well, I have pieces. Still quite a few pages to find. Good night, Cat Evie. Take care. Oh, Curse of the Moon 2 is definitely a bit harder.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
It's like she was talking about this specific scenario. Weird. I gotta say, I am engrossed in this game. In fact, we've been playing for 2 hours and it does not feel like it. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying this as well. Enjoying this as well. Blech, can't talk. Hey, Lon Lon. Oh, Kolux, thank you very much for the Tier 2 subscription. 20 months now. Spooky game time. Heck yeah. I don't even know if I'm going... No, I'm definitely not going the right way. Okay. Thank you so much, Kolux. And yeah, I'm glad you're all enjoying it as well. Oh, there we go. This is what we're looking for. Okay. That was not what I was looking for.
It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I thought that was a manuscript page and it was a bear trap. What the heck? That's some crap. They did that on purpose. Okay, bear trap. Mean trick. Oop, bear trap. something up there, right? Yeah. Yep, one way or the other, we're going to find bear traps up here. What the heck? On the path, too. That's a messed up park. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Metal Gear Solid collection coming out soon. I wasn't going to be picking it up anytime soon, though. Those games take a while, and I don't feel a real need to go back and replay them quite yet. Oh, it's a good collection now. Although Konami's been kind of on fire with their collections, so I'm honestly not too worried. Oh, this has to be an achievement. Why not? That just looks like the type of thing that you'd see come up on like a trophy list or something. I swear I pushed the button right, but whatever. Oh, hi fellas. Action Wake. Honestly, I love it if a lot of the songs on the radio where it just all had Wake in the name. You know, Wake Me Up Inside, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Uh-oh. Going off the path to try to find goodies, but so far, no good. Really? Oh, you don't want to go down. You flare. Okay. Got me worried about bear traps now. Alright, what do we got in here? Hopefully ammunition. Ah, thermos. Batteries. More bear traps. Can't say I would appreciate those too much. Don't forget to wake up, get up, and get out there. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that page number. That page manuscript title. Wake hears a chainsaw.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Spoilers? Oh, a hunting rifle, not a shotgun. Interesting. Right, circle. Oh, I lost a shotgun. Interesting. Nothing there. Yeah, they have to have their own chainsaw man. Of course. Looks like that's everything. All right. Oh, what am I focusing on?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense.
What the?
It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Was that the big crash we heard? I didn't realize there was a plane falling. I thought it was an earthquake. Weird. See anything else around there, so let's go inside. Wait. Aha. We do want to go up there. That was a good idea. But we found supplies. What the? What in the world? Why did that happen? Oh shoot. I thought it was... I always forget that it switches to the new gun you pick up. Why there's darkness to fill in. Interesting. Alright, I don't think there's much else I can do there. really wish I hadn't wasted that flare gun. Sure do hope I get new, more revolver bullets, soon. Ow, that was close. Whoops, there's the bullet. Well, there we go. Thank God for ammo. And safe haven. Okay, there we go. Ghost Force. Mill has potential, although I feel like we're getting a little Scooby-Doo-ish here with the old mill. Fellas. The thing that stinks is they don't drop ammo. Alright, don't see anything else, so we're just going for it. Oh boy, oh boy, boy, boy. Ow. Oh. First death. I jumped a little too far. I knew what I had to do. I just sort of jumped a little too far. Had too much momentum. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. Oh, come on. Went right back into place. Get the next port full. Oh, so the black, that's the black stuff that was covering things. Okay. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but it's just like, it's the goo, basically. I guess stepping on the goo is not good. Not good. For the sake of an argument, we can just call it the shadows. There we go. No argument here. Let's see. Oh, I did miss a page. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I did miss a page at some point. Oh, well, whatever.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
So we missed some manuscripts. Oh well. Nifty. Well, I'm finding all the main ones. It's the extra ones it looks like that I'm missing.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
I think I'd be surprised and terrified. Flares. Is there a thermos counter anywhere? I'd love to know. How many I've already picked up, because my god, it feels like a ton. Darkness wears her face. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Ow, I swear I pushed the dodge button. Right off a cliff. It feels like I'm getting close to the end, so why not? Let's switch to the hunting rifle. Ooh, manuscript on that side. Aha. There's the manuscript.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Good thing he has names for all these things. Good thing I stay off the beaten path, or else I would have gotten run over. That'll do. Bit slow, but I got some power. Unfortunately, it's a little difficult to get too scared about men in hunting clothes and loggers. Not saying they're not good enemies, it's just not scary. Flare. Revolver ammo.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, we got our chainsaw. Oh, and he's not alone. Let's get rid of the minions. That guy went down pretty easy. You just saved that flare gun about, yeah, that's for sure. I don't even think I heard of his chainsaw rev up. Nothing up here. Well, we made a nice big circle.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got old Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Gotta save Barry.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
And now where's the fire? Finally, fresh meat. Oh, you don't think Barry's gonna get possessed, do you?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Gotta find the keys. Hello, emergency stuff. Fortunately, it looks like I don't have to worry about being too conservative in this game after a point.
I had to find the key to the garage.
I had to find the manuscripts that were hiding amongst this area. Oh, like this one. This is the last main one, it looks like.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender.
Wait, he's an FBI agent?
Anyway, I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
I don't know if we're going to be getting to Barry anytime soon by the sound of that.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
I don't know what it is, but public restrooms lit up by flashlight are always kind of creepy.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
What's with the wheelbarrow?
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
So that's how One Piece got so long. Oh, jeez. Legit jump scare. One of the worst places I could think of for being ambushed by horror creatures is on the toilet. Yep. Okay, nothing else in there. Let's get in. Oh my gosh, I'm actually driving. Cool. Did not expect this. Sonic the Hammonds, thank you very much for that raid. We are playing through some Alan Wake right now. Thank you so much. What were you playing? Anybody could give him a shout out. I appreciate that. I need to find out where I'm going. Excuse me. Now we gotta ramp it. Let me pause real quick so I can take a look. Thank you so much. Omori. Ooh, spooky game of your own. I've not played that one, but I've heard good things. Heard it can really mess you up. But thank you so much for that raid. expect an action scene like this. What's up, spooky people? Yes, our spooky game this year is Alan Wake. First time playing it. Oh, I'm missing my hood. The car's been in better shape. They're gonna force me to get out. Yep. Dang it. So how spooky is it, Maury? Well, this seems bad.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Reload those weapons. Picky, picky, picky. Oh. You know what? We're just gonna run. Ow. Ow. Hey, fine. Oh, God.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
What kind of FBI agent is this guy? Let's see. So far we streamed Bayonetta 3 and the DLC for Alien Isolation. Hope to finish Omori before the month's over. That'd be cool. I love Alien Isolation. That is such a good game. I've yet to play Bayonetta 3.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
The darkness controls the Taken. No, I'm going to take that flare. And the flare gun.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Save Barry from the birds, huh? Figure this is a good time to use that flare. That's a lot of birds. Ow. Come at me, at. Come on. Let's see it. Got a flare gun for you. Just need to see where they're coming from. Oh, did not see where they're coming from. Wasted that shot. Oh, God. Can't tell if they're thinning out or not. There we go. Finally got a good shot at him.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
There we go. Those are some angry birds.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
The heck?
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Writer's block is a pain.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
Oh, that does not sound good.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Okay, what's up with that woman? Yep, we are totally killing that poor girl.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me?
That was episode 2. Yeah. The woman in the veil is the woman who gave us the thing, the key for the cabin that doesn't exist. All right.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Normally I'd call it there, but we only have so much time before Halloween, so we're gonna keep going for a bit. Our last 10 minutes. Yeah, it is kind of like Supernatural.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her.
You have no idea, Barry.
All sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose.
Are you the drunk?
Works as a waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called
Let me see some
Diver's
books
Island.
by Zane
But the volcano
at
under
that
the
cabin.
lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I'm pretty sure we found books written by Zane when we were staying there. Yeah, I thought so.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Shush, I'm looking for manuscript pages. Or thermoses. Alright, nothing. Alright, we can follow him.
Just follow me. It's not far.
So the manager here was the drunk that was in the jail
Listen,
cell.
I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
That looks fine to me.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
What's with the boat? Randy's dogs. You know, we never did find Max. You would have thought that would be a thing.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah, it's almost like a plane that landed last night. Oh yeah, Halloween is next Tuesday, so not long to go. That seems to be everything. Okay, that's not a door.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Ah, the
I
paranoid
asked
woman.
around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Wonder what that's all about. Probably had a breakdown from all those things. That's why she always wants to have stuff at the lights on and whatnot. Makes sense. Alright, doesn't look like anything. Did his wife drown a week ago? We honestly don't know, but the guy that we've seen says she's alive and has her captured, but I mean...
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
That's one of the big mysteries. Is she actually all right, or something else happened? Nothing. Oh, good night, Sebastian. Thanks for joining. Really do appreciate it.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake.
No worries, Sonic.
so
Thanks for
glad
joining.
you're
Thanks for the
here.
raid.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
You'd think they would notice.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Well, we've been drugged.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Barbara Weaver?
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
What the hell?
Back to work, boy.
God, it nails the atmosphere.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows
She's the
more
one
of
that
this than I do.
drowned.
About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
So she manipulated both me and Zane. Bit of a fan. Big fan for only 5 books. You'd think Wake would have more stories, but nope. Oh, that's the book by the guy that was the wife took us here to. All right, I'm gonna go to the next checkpoint just because we had that story bit happen before it said checkpoint, Dave. So we're just gonna to the next checkpoint that way.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
She didn't do anything to us, despite... Oh, hi, Rose. I'm going to take the coffee and go.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Oh, good. So she didn't get possessed. She just had her mind broken. Wonderful. That's kind of worse. Oh, bye, Barry.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Alright, we just need the next checkpoint. Of course.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, hi, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Oh no, this was the guy in the prison.
Argument with Danny. You know Danny, and then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and I'm just, well,
I heard something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, he's you know, Danny's my best friend, and they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man,
Dude's having a freak out.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks.
That doesn't seem good.
Really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
We're just gonna get away from that.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI.
Okay, there's Nightingale.
Hemingway, you're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
What the hell?
What on? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
Okay, what's up with the FBI agent? What the hell?
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Alright, well, that's where we're gonna stop. Okay, what the hell's up with this guy that he wants to take us out? What? Okay. Can't say I'm not intrigued, but my God. Looks like we've seen most of the weapons. Poltergeist objects destroyed? I haven't even seen any of those. Oh, 31 of 106 and 23 of 100. Oh, the pyramid cans are a thing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you can totally see Night Springs video games. Man, I am missing some stuff, that's for sure. Hey! We just got a request. Right as we ending things off. From Toon J, thank you so much with their very first request. Pac-Man World 2. What's the best way to be able to play that one? Because it doesn't have a re-release like Pac-Man World 1. I'm pretty sure that's in the short games list. GameCube or PS2? Is it available like on PS3 download? Oh, that's DLC, the Night Springs video game. Okay. So I'm going to have to look for it a bit or use some emulation. All right, let's see here. Pac-Man World 2. Oh, yeah, that's short. That's definitely a short game. After Sonic Heroes, we got some Pac-Man World 2. Very cool. Perfect. Thank you so much for that request. Well, that's the thing, Sonic Joe. Amy will not be joining the Alan Wake stream on Wednesday. She will be joining me Wednesday for the Final Fantasy 14 stream because, yes, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy 14 on Wednesday rather than more Alan Wake, just to keep that continuing on so we can get to our Mega Man marathon sooner than later. But also, I just really want to play some more Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday with more Alan Wake Remastered and feasibly maybe can beat this game in that time before Halloween. We will see. Oh, Simon, thank you. I know I've forgotten a few here and there, so I will definitely add those on where I can. But yeah, thank you so much for the request, Toon J. Let me actually put that in. Yeah. Let's see, Toon J. Got the game, not your name. Need that. There we go. Oh goodness, but I am definitely intrigued by Alan Wake so far. Not sure where it's exactly going. There's definitely some odd things here and there, but we'll see how it all comes about. That's for sure. That'd be nice if Pac-Man World 2 got a remaster as well. Try and get the Player's Choice Greatest Hits version. I'll see what I can do for that, Toon J. I'll see what I can manage. Otherwise, though, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Final Fantasy 14 as we play through Shadowbringers. And next Sunday and Monday will both be Alan Wake Remastered as we push toward the end of this game. Sonic Joe, no, nobody's requested Sonic 06 yet. Just Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Heroes. So we definitely have some Sonic coming up. So yeah, we have all that to look forward to. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully we're all enjoying the game as well. It seems like it. So I appreciate that. And yeah, we'll just have to see how this all ends up as we continue on. So yeah, let's see here who we can raid here. Yeah, I agree, Jacob. I'm definitely intrigued. The story is pretty interesting. Let's see. We can raid Master Wuggles, who's playing Voices of the Void. Or any other suggestions. Voices of the Void is great. Okay. Let's see. I have Sonic Unleashed on PS3, so that's what the version I'd be doing. And I don't know if we used this before, but let's go with wake up for our hashtag. Let's go with that. All right. Let's go ahead and start that raid over to Master Wuggles. Once again, thank you so much. If you're here for Final Fantasy XIV, we'll see you on Wednesday. If you're just here for the Hallowstream with Alan Wake, we'll see you on Sunday. Till then, everyone. Bye.